One of the reasons I do these videos is because in my heart of hearts, I am well aware that there are tons of people who, let's just say, live in quiet desperation because they may be embarrassed. They don't want to come across as not knowing certain things when it comes to personal finance. Uh, in many cases, talking about it is considered taboo. Um, there's just a number of reasons why people sometimes may watch a video and may not say anything to you personally because they can save face uh, if you don't have a face to put with it, if that makes sense. So that's one of the reasons I do these videos because look, I'm well aware that not everybody is as interested in this stuff as I am. I'm well aware of that. I would consider myself very much a personal finance enthusiast. I read a lot. I listen a lot. I read all kinds of blogs and people that I respect, and I mean, I'm just really heavy into it. I enjoy it. And I think sometimes I enjoy it a little too much because sometimes I'm trying to talk to my wife about it, and I can tell that she's saying okay, but let's move on. But I do these videos because I think there are a lot of people who fit into those categories. And I just think that's not necessary. I think it's absolutely unnecessary for people to need answers and be afraid or embarrassed to ask. So I do these videos. And I also want to make you guys aware of an upcoming event on March 11th, 2025 at 8 p.m. on my Financial Deviant Facebook page and YouTube channel. I'm going to do a live event. It's going to be just an interview. I call it an interview, but it's really a discussion um, with my brother Carl about, quite frankly, things that he and I talk about one on one anyway. We're just going to bring a lot of it out for you guys to hear and for you guys to have input, for you guys to offer opinions, whether they are the same as ours or whether they're dissenting opinions. If you have questions, you'll be able to ask them. Um, all kind of stuff. I hope they have a really good time. But we're going to just talk about some of this stuff. And a lot of things we're going to talk about, I will tell you, as I said a minute ago, would be considered or would have been considered taboo um, when I was growing up. But I think that's one of the things we have to be a little more open about because it's such an important part of our lives. And I have to be careful when I say that because sometimes people can start to think you are all you do is talk about money. Well, no, but the reason I talk about it the way I do, and the reason I chose to do this channel, is because so many people are just jacking it up. So many people are just messing up their financial lives, and it's unnecessary. But again, I have to be careful. Um, I'm a Christian, and there's so much scripture about practical ways to handle our money in the scripture. So, about think about when it talks about in Proverbs for us to consider the ant, and talks about how the fool is the one who spends everything he makes, and just all kinds of the borrower being a slave to the lender, all kinds of principle approaches or principles that are in the Bible that if we follow those, we'd be in great shape. Um, but sometimes that's more difficult than it may seem. So Again, I really hope you guys will join us on March 11th at 8 p.m. You can follow me on either on YouTube or on my Facebook channel, Facebook page. It's Financial Deviant, and you'll see my face up there, looking all handsome. And we're just going to have a good time, and we absolutely hope you'll join us. All right, see you then.